Hello YouTube, it's the Small Town Tractors here. Just showing you my Toro racing tractor here. It's sort of a Toro. I mean, it's what it is it's the front end here, not the steering, just the front end, which has been flipped so it's upside down. The frame rails and the rear end here. The rear end is a Peerless 5-speed. That's really the only thing that's Toro on it. It's got 18-inch tires on the front and the rear here. They're off of Craftsman's. I've got the running boards here also off Craftsman's. There's two of them, as you can tell, but the front one comes back to about right here. It's underneath, and I've got the other one here. It's backwards, and it's cut right there. And then I had to also cut along the back here so I could slide it down on top of the other one. I did that on both sides. I've got a steering set up here. This is a steering wheel off of a 1980s Murray. I've got a 1/2-inch square tubing steering shaft. Goes down to the front to a large L bracket that I made for the steering. And there's the tie rods, or deck adjustment rods. Those are what the tie rods are. And I've got a steering cage that I made. This is a very stout steering cage, made out of 1/2-inch square or 1-inch, 1/2-inch, and angle iron. But this here is telescopic. I made it so that got the bolt there. I've made it so I can raise or lower the height of the steering wheel if I need to. Which right now I've got it set real good. It's not too far off the motor, but it's just far enough. I've got the motor is a 11 horse off of a 1980s Murray. It's a Briggs & Stratton. It's got the carburetor here is a 14.5 horse Briggs carburetor. I use 10.5 horse manifold and air breather here. It's a large air breather off of an 18 horse horizontal Briggs. It might sound like a weird combination, but I just using the bigger parts for more airflow, and it's manifold because it's actually bigger than the 11 horses stock manifold, and I can flip this one backwards, whereas I can't the old one. The exhaust here, what I want to do is I want to get an all-threaded piece that's about that long from the motor block to there, and a 90-degree bend, so I can take it straight down. I have to cut a U cut into this, and then I also put a 90-degree bend underneath it, and I could run a straight pipe out the back, and that would be the steering. It's on crates right now, as you can probably tell. I'll show you just how low it actually is when it's on the ground. Right now she's on the ground. The rear end, the lowest point on the rear end is 3 inches off the ground, and that's the frame rails. It's actually it is real low. The lowest point on the front end is 3/4 of an inch off the ground. Let me put that into perspective. That is very low. So this is dirt track only, basically. This is just a video of my racing tractor that I made. A little bit of everything on here. Just a little toy I've been working on. So far I got 2 days into it. I still have to put a gas tank on it right there, but the gas tank and the battery are going to be going right here in the front. But that's just a video on my racing tractor. Thank you.